It's Ace of Cups, even though it's like with the three. So you have the Three of Pentacles with that double energy and the Three of Swords. Some of you guys, if this is third party, whatever. But it does seem like it's a source of pain, but someone's still holding on to it. This is why it happened. It was to reflect this person or this opportunity. They were sent as a reflection of where your blind spots are, or what still needs work. That Nine of Pentacles coming out in reverse and a Seven of Swords. It's like someone's trying to skip the step of like being single and really enjoying that and really embracing that. Like that even feels a little false, you know, like like I said, if you ask for something, you can ask for a soulmate till you're blue in the face, but what is your energy actually saying? Because that's what the universe is responding to. You can tell the universe, yeah, I'm happy, I'm single, I'm loving it, but what is your energy doing? Is your energy, like when you're by yourself, are you sitting here focusing on love, focusing on love interest? Does that person like me? Does that person like me? I wonder what that's gonna happen. You know, it's one thing to be in hermit mode and be productive and really enjoy your space. There's another thing to be in hermit mode and be to yourself and just thinking and putting energy out and thinking about other people. Those are two different hermit modes. And I feel like someone's hermit mode is not as productive as it can be. And someone, just because if you're single, just because you're single, they feel like, see, I'm doing the right thing. I've been single for, you know, whatever amount of time. It's like, but what are you doing with that singlehood? Okay? What are you doing with your thoughts? What are you doing with your energy? Are your thoughts, while you're single and in your home, are you sitting here thinking about how you can improve your life for you? Are you thinking about hobbies? Are you thinking about your growth, you know, your self-love? Are you thinking about filling up your own cup? Or are you sitting here daydreaming about, I can't wait for someone to come in, right? That's two different energies. One is definitely more codependent than the other. That step is getting skipped, it seems. And that's why people keep coming in showing you this. You know, it's like there's still more work to do. Star card, the healing. All right, now I said that is where I got that whole false singlehood. It's like it's from the Seven of Swords, because that Seven of Swords is kind of like deceptive, right? I feel like it's self-deception. All right, and maybe some of you guys, your body is trying to tell you something. So right now I'm feeling headaches. This is the second Pisces reading where I felt like I'm feeling like physical symptoms. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? I think it was headaches last time. I'm feeling headaches this time. Random, I guess, I mean, something with the feet. I don't know. I don't know if that has to do with self-care. I don't know if you want to check out the correlating chakra that comes with it. I don't know. Because, you know, they have the reflexology chart of your feet. You can see if you feel like a ping in certain parts of your foot, you could probably look up. I mean, obviously, if it's a real problem, go to the doctor, right? But then there's another aspect as well to it, where it's like, where's that pain at? And what's the chakra that it is aligned with? Because all of them come out at the bottom of your feet, right? Okay. And I think your hands too. So if you check, if you get a pain in your toe and you're like, let me look up the reflexology chart, and you see what chakras align with, you might see that it's aligned with your heart space. And it's like, okay, well, now I need to do some meditation on my heart space. So maybe I'll wear more green, you know, maybe I'll do heart meditation. Maybe I'll carry more pink rose quartz, you know, things like that. That's doing the work for yourself, figuring out where those emotional blockages are, because there is some emotional blockages still. All right? Okay. Speaking of blockages, what do we have here? Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess coming out again. Yeah. See, the High Priestess is a very intuitive card, and the Queen of Pentacles is a very physical, you know, grounded card. It's Pentacles, right? I really feel like that's what's happening. Like the physical, the psychic energy is coming through physically. Whether it's coming through in your body, that's another layer to it, but it's definitely mirroring in the real world. And someone's not seeing it like that. They're probably seeing it like, oh, why is this happening to me? And it's like, no, that is like Spirit is trying to guide you by sending you these people to show you here is where you need the work, since you don't want to go into hermit mode and look within. All right. I think I spoke about this with Pisces before. Like there's ways to do your work, right? There's ways to do your spiritual work. You can do it by going within, having these honest moments, journaling, you know, all that, researching, whatever. Like I mentioned, that's the reflexology. That's one way of doing work for yourself, doing work on yourself. And then there's people who choose to do the work by going out in relationships and learning their lessons through that. And in that reading for Pisces, I remember saying, like, it seems like whoever I was speaking with, whoever these readings are for, they are choosing to go out and get their lessons from relationships. And I was saying that the problem with that is that you're going out and dealing with other people and trying to find the lessons through them. And that can just cause more pain unnecessarily, rather than just going within, clearing it out, and then seeing what you attract. All right? What are they feeling to say? Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is coming out again. First of all, it came out in reverse at first, and now it's coming out kind of sideways. And wow, the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. This method, I feel like, of trying to learn your lessons through other people, even if you don't realize what's happening, I feel like that's what's happening and someone's not realizing it. The decision not to go into hermit mode and do some very clear work on yourself, and the decision to go and like just bump against other people and see what comes about. Like, I feel like that's just causing more pain. It's causing resentment. It's causing more wounds, right? It's like the measure twice, cut once energy. If you just keep going out and bumping into people, you're creating bruises unnecessarily on your heart, because now you're running into people who are not aligned because you're not aligned. Get into alignment. Stop trying to skip that step. There's some ego involved here, okay? Why is this hard person too? This Nine of Pentacles keep coming out. can have high intuition. It doesn't mean that you don't have to do the work, right? Okay, not saying that that's how you feel, but you could be a great person and still need to do some work. There is some resentment around being single. There's like a love-hate relationship with that. And that's what's stopping you from really embracing a singlehood and taking advantage of that, which will ultimately lead you to better quality stuff. That needs to be handled here. All right, what's the advice? That's coming out is what you're feeling to see, that love-hate dance with singlehood. And like I said, it's two ways to be single. You could be single and waiting for someone to come and whisk you away, or you could be single and be productive and really loving on yourself and learning how to be independent in your own energy. There's two different singles here, okay? And I feel like for the most part, whoever this reading is for, there is people, the people here are single and waiting, which is not empowering. All right. So it's like you're waiting. The universe is like, okay, but we're waiting on you. We're waiting for you to get into this real place, to be open to the real stuff. We're waiting for you to get out of this mental, back to the perspective that needs to be changed. We need you to work on this perspective. You're sitting there. You're not working on that perspective. And then you're trying to draw things in. So you're drawing things in you're going to manifest, that's not the problem. You're going to bring it in. But the things that you're bringing in, oh, this is similar to Gemini. The things that you're bringing in is just a reflection of where you're at. And now you're getting frustrated, like, well, what's going wrong here? Like, I'm bringing it in, I'm asking for what I want, and then you keep getting what you're a match to. You got to break out of that by working on this mental, this mental attitude or this perspective that you have here. There is some type of resentment here, okay? And it's causing an emotional block. It needs to be worked on. I would definitely suggest journaling. Like if you're home alone and you're on social media all day, that's not productive hermit mode. Hermit mode is, yes, being to yourself, but actively working on yourself, okay? There's a difference here between being alone and feeling lonely, right? So someone's still moving from the path of the mindset of being lonely. So they're getting matches that are not aligned, they're codependent or whatever. What's the advice?